everyone. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. I'm going to start with a collective reading for the general energy this morning. Let's see what Spirit has for some today. Hope you're all doing great. Let's see. All right, I'm going to start out with a collective reading, and then I will go ahead and answer questions if you have any. So let's start with the main message here, main energy. So we have the Empress. The Empress with nourishment. Okay. I feel some of you are taking care of yourself. Okay, you're doing self-care. You're feeling better. You're feeling like you're on top of the world today. Okay, why? Because you've come to realize, I deserve better. I deserve goodness. You're a person who is very, you're an empath. You love to help other people. You've done quite a lot of healing of yourself and, excuse me. And so you also want to help other people, maybe by sharing your story. Okay, you are definitely nourishing your soul today. You are a happier soul, a more illuminated soul after everything you went through. I feel you've closed a lot of chapters in your life as well. And I think your last chapter was, it was pretty intense. But you've learned a lot of lessons, okay? And these lessons will be something that you can take and help others with. Why? Because you can relate. So let's see what else Spirit wants to talk about here. Okay, I see you're definitely a more grounded person today, okay? Maybe you are a fire sign, not necessarily with the Emperor card here, Aries card. You've also gained a lot of strength. I see you moving forward. Why? Again, you're a more grounded person today. Maybe you didn't value yourself, right, as much. I don't know, maybe the way you were raised, okay? Maybe you didn't have too much nurturing from your parents growing up. And so you've learned to do this for yourself, okay? Not allowing people to walk all over you. Maybe you were just that, people pleaser. Today I see you with more strength. And this is great because means you're evolving, means you're growing, okay? You're grounding yourself. I feel you're connected also with Mother Nature. You find a lot of, when you connect it's with Mother Nature, you feel more empowered or more enlightened, okay? You were a soul who was very depressed, anxious, okay? Maybe at nights especially you couldn't fall asleep, certain things you wanted to let go of, and you couldn't let go of it, right? It was in your mind all the time, but I feel you're a changed soul today. You've grown. And that period that you felt stuck, it was your guides, okay? Your spiritual team just saying there's things you need to learn. Your ancestors, they all have been there for you. But there were things you definitely needed to learn, okay? And now you have that wisdom. You have that knowledge. And you can see clearer now, okay? You learn how to communicate more, okay? Maybe you were a person who didn't express yourself too much. And a lot of times this comes from your childhood, like your parents were like just push you to the side, this is an adult thing. And so you really weren't able to express yourself as a child as much as you needed to or wanted to. Again, I see more grounding, okay? More grounding with you, definitely. And again, I feel nature. You connect with nature a lot. It's like you speak to Mother Nature, Mother Gaia. Things definitely have gone slow, but you have planted seeds, okay? You've planted seeds here, there, everywhere, and now you're starting to see things grow again because you're nourishing yourself. Like for once in your life, it's like, I'm taking care of me now. And this is something that you really needed to do, even if it was, karmic, past life situations. I think you've grown so much already. And the whole thing here is not, to get stuck anymore. Sometimes we can put ourselves in this loop of these thoughts that because your mind, your brain was so used to it. But I feel you're definitely coming out of this, okay? I feel you deserve better. And again, there's expansion here. These seeds that you planted, you are starting to see things grow for sure. And so Spirit is saying, you deserve this. You have waited a lot. You've waited a lot in your life for many things. And it's your time now, okay? I see growth. I see beauty. I feel like you even take care of yourself physically, right? Your looks. It's like you've learned to say, even if you feel you had certain flaws or whatever, you didn't like a certain maybe body part. It's like, I am beautiful. I am a beautiful soul. This is the way, I was made. And so I feel your self-esteem is definitely up, and I see you walking through new, um, more opportunities in your life. You've had quite a lot of backstabbing situations, okay, friends, family. But again, you have learned you do not accept this anymore. You've learned to gain that strength, okay? And it's like you feel more empowered today. You're a very sensitive soul. You're very emotional, okay? An empath. But I feel even with this, you're learning how to balance that because obviously everything in life is a balance. And so when we absorb other people's energies, that is not good. You're a very attractive, beautiful soul, okay? Even if you did, I mean, even if you you thought you weren't, you're a beautiful soul. You're very connected again with nature, I feel. You've grown so much. And here I see a situation where you were sitting and waiting for someone maybe to make up their mind about something. Uh, I feel like there's a person out there. I don't know if this is someone you're interested, but I feel this person needs more grounding in their life as well. Okay. They're asking you to be patient with this person. I don't know if it's someone you're interested in, but they're asking you to be patient and keep your balance, okay? Things are going to continue moving, shifting with you. I feel you're having more peace in your life. And again, this could have came from your childhood, okay? The way you were raised. Uh, you have a totally maybe different way of thinking than your parents do, okay? I want you to know also you have a figure here, an energy of a grandmother, like a grandmother protecting, watching over you. And she always has since you were a child. I feel you were very connected. She might have left when you were a child. Um, she passed on. And again, I see you waiting, okay? But the wait has not been a bad thing. It's just you needed to get all this together. You really needed to ground yourself. There was things you definitely had to let go of. You had to build yourself up as well because you can't, your spirit guides, ancestors can't give you something if you're not ready for it, if you're not prepared, okay? And so here you are definitely moving on, all right? Yes, you have experiences with a lot of sadness, grief, and also many situations, but you're moving into calmer waters, okay? So you take these experiences with you only for what? To help others. That's like your story, your testimony. And let's see what else we have. Yeah, you carried a lot. You definitely carried a lot that things that don't even belong to you. You've learned to let them go already. And there I see here a sudden change for you. There's something. Maybe you've been feeling like you're getting nudged. Maybe you're seeing the messages, dreams. But there's something sudden here with this tower that is going to happen. Okay, let's see if they give us a little more info. Okay, I have here, there's a person in your life, okay, maybe, I don't know, a mother figure. I definitely get a feminine energy of someone who is very tough on you, very strong, very, criticizing, judging you. I don't know if, again, this could be a mother or stepmother, but there's going to be a sudden change with this person, okay? This person is going to, I see like a transformation with this person, with you, okay? Maybe because you're not allowing these behaviors anymore, this situation, again, whether it's a mother or maybe even a friend. I don't know, I'm getting a female energy here. And again, things are going to move quicker in your life this time, okay? You're moving on. You're like, the worst is over for you, okay? It's time to relax, Spirit is saying. Time to relax. You've learned a lot. You've been through a lot. And I get here, you're going to receive some sort of communication, okay? Or pay attention to certain messages, synchronicities, because I feel your spirit guides are trying to relate a very important message, okay? Maybe something you're waiting for. So lots of blessings for you. And this is amazing that you decided to choose you, to self-care. It's important for us to put ourselves first. It's not being, nothing to do with ego. It's just, if we're good, we're good for others as well. And I feel your ancestors, your spiritual team is very proud of you, okay? Very proud of your changes, of how you're moving on. So again, lots of blessings. All right, let's see if we have any questions here. She is sick in the head and no one cares. I don't have any blessings. All right, let's start with the first question here. Francesca, welcome. My name is Iris. Welcome to this channel, Soul Compass Tarot. And let's see what we can do here. Francesca, Sagittarius, you're a fire sign. Like 3, what's coming in for love? Past, new, both. Thank you. All right, let's see, Francesca, what's going on with your love life? Let's see if there's anyone out there for you. Are you ready for this person? Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors of peace and life for Francesca, Sagittarius. What is coming for her in love? Okay, Francesca, I see here, okay, you feel stuck. You feel like, why is it that why can't, you can attract, but they don't stay, is what I'm getting, okay? And you're tired of waiting for this love to show up. But there's something here, sweetie, that you have to release in order for you to move on. This could be insecurities. This can be past relationships, right? You went through so much with certain people in relationships that you still carry maybe some resentment. You might carry some fear. You want to fall in love. You want this person to show up, and you've been waiting. But again, I feel there's some healing that you have to do, okay? I feel also you're attracting the wrong people. You're attracting people that are not available. And so this is also a big, red flag, because there the people you're attracting are not ready to be in a committed relationship, is what I'm trying to say. And so you are going to move on. I see here Jupiter, okay, and these two cards here, this indicates there's expansion for you. There's big things. Um, you have to first heal, okay? Lack of trusting, maybe your self-esteem as well, okay? So you have to come out of this energy here in order for you to have this energy here, okay? But again, I feel sometimes you're making choices that are not good. Remember, everything that glitters isn't gold, okay? So you have to keep that in mind. Not a lot of people want a serious relationship. Maybe they just want a wham bam, thank you, ma'am kind of thing, and move on. So I feel you definitely are going to be in a relationship, but I feel you need to make some healing with you first. Lots of blessings, Francesca. Thank you for being here. Let's see, we have sick in the head. She is sick in the head and no one cares and don't have blessings. Oh, I'm so sorry that you're going through that, woman 05. If you have any questions, sweetie, you want to ask about anything, someone, you feel free to jot it down, okay? And again, I'm sorry it seems like you're going through a tough time. And so I am sending you lots of light, love, and peace. And may your spiritual team guide you. Let's see. Sometimes, you know, we have to look at the bigger picture, and sometimes we allow people in our space that don't belong in our space, and that's including family, okay? Family is not excluded. Energy is energy, and sometimes, you know, you have to love from a distance. We don't need to hate. We don't need to, you know, we need to get over the resentment and stuff, obviously. But know that you can love people from a distance doesn't mean that they need to be around you. And sometimes you just have to learn to walk away from people, okay? People, places, things that don't serve you, don't serve your higher, you know, they're not for your higher good. You're in a mission here. You're on a mission. You're here for a reason. And so we can't allow people to stop us, right? Because of whatever their behavior. We have to move on. And especially if it's family, which is the hardest to sometimes, you know, let go of. But it's something that's needed. Sometimes we come from, you know, past life karmic relationships, and this can be anyone. It can be a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, right? It's stuff from the past, and we have to move on from that. All right, let's see. I will wait here a little longer and see if there's anyone else with any questions. All right, while I'm waiting here, if any other questions come in, I'm going to do a short pick a card, a mini pick a card. You just pick whatever group you are drawn to and see what message we have for today. What is the energy for you today? They are general readings, so just take what applies. And if it does apply, just reflect on it. Maybe it's a confirmation. Okay, let's start with group 1 here. We have caution, okay? Your guides are warning you, all right? There's something you have to be careful about. Maybe the way, it can be even the way you're driving. Pay more attention to your surroundings, okay? But they're trying to caution you. Here's something. Maybe if you need your vehicle checked, okay, do that. But yeah, there's something here. Be cautious also with people, certain people in your life, okay, that they can stop you from moving forward. All right, so boundaries important in order for your life to change. Sometimes we are surrounded by energies that keep us blocked. Group 2, we have lightning and disruption. So there's going to be something here coming, but it's very quick. I almost get the energy like the tower moment, you know, like a tower moment, like something sudden. But what I'm getting is whatever is coming in as a disruption and coming quick, it's something that's needed. You need this in your life. You need to come out of something is what I'm saying, what I'm getting, okay? There has to be a change. I feel like you're stuck in a situation. It can be in work, it could be in a relationship. I don't know, however it applies to you, but there's something sudden that's coming to kind of catapult you out of there, okay? Um, and the third group, we have peace and harmony. So I am seeing here with this card, there's changes. Maybe you're in a better space today than you were, let's say, a year or two ago. Okay, you're learning to maybe just kind of appreciate what you have, the gratitude, be at peace with your own self. Okay, maybe you're a person who has, I don't know, committed a lot of mistakes in life. Maybe you've been hard on yourself. But your guys are saying, you know, it's time for peace now. It's time for peace. It's time to continue growing so you can feel that peace and harmony, okay? So this is the quick mini pick a card. Lots of blessings. And if you have any questions, feel free to put it here in the chat. I will answer your question. And again, welcome. Let's see. Alrighty. Feel free to leave your questions. Okay, I'm going to hang on for a few more minutes. See if any questions, if you guys have any questions. If you don't, I will go ahead and sign off. Feel free to leave your questions. If there is a question that you would like answered, something in your mind, something in your heart, you are more than welcome to leave your question. All I need is names and a date of, not a date of birth, sorry, and your zodiac sign. All right. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. Feel free to leave your questions. These are free questions. Unless you want something more detailed, more extensive, then you can always do a PayPal. Other than that, it is a free question. There's something in your mind, something you are maybe seeking a confirmation, something you're looking for more, maybe hope, faith. Feel free to leave the questions. They are free questions. right. Well, I will be signing off. I don't have any more questions. Thank you for being here. I have a TikTok channel as well. If you guys would like to check me out over there, same name, same profile picture, and I will be jumping in TikTok now. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Namaste.